think we do is Good evening, Mr. Monye. Thank you for making the time. How are you doing, sir?
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, it's always a pleasure. So, in your duty, to spot those who have fake companies and are selling adulterated products, how do you... Okay, let me start like this. When a product is registered by NAFDAC, what does it have?
Okay, when a product is registered by NAFDAC, it's assumed that that product has met the minimum required features for consumers to take. It has been satisfied and proven right. And it has made the international standard of what a product should have. So that product should have a NAFDAC registration number, batch number, and the expiring date or best before date. I fix on it.
Okay, so let's...
yes.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Go ahead. I didn't know you were not done.
Okay. As some other features, like hologram for draws, and even some of the draws also have a text messaging system on them that being sent to the manufacturer to confirm the authenticity of the products.
Okay. So let's limit the conversation to water, since today is World Water Day. So if I have a water company, either sachet or bottle, and I'm trying to get NAFDAC registration, what will NAFDAC be looking out for in my factory? What must I present? What must I show before I can be certified by NAFDAC?
Okay, before NAFDAC certify your factory, you must have gone through series of procedures.
Okay.
First of all, that water you want to register must have been analyzed by a public analyst.
Okay.
And the NAFDAC would have done a pre-inspection, whereby what you need to do.
Yeah, Mr. Monye, I would like you to give us those standards, because we would need people to know what to look out for as they try to get water.
Okay. One of the standards is that the water producing the borehole should have should not be close to a sewage pit or septic tank.
Okay.
Yes, like 300 meters away from a sewage pit.
All right.
And the place we are using should be secluded. There should not be any trespass or close to. You shouldn't be close to a toilet.
Okay.
You should be barricaded from a toilet. You have like 3 rooms where they marketed cloak room, where you put byproducts and other things that needed to be washed, and and clothing, and you have finished products room, production room, and also you will have a production manager.
Okay. So
for your factory,
if I'm able to provide these, then I can be certified by NAFDAC. Okay. So for the check for the purity of the water, you said earlier it had to be analyzed. The person doing the analysis, is it an independent person, an independent body, or does it have to be a staff of NAFDAC? Hello?
That's the first instance. Before NAFDAC now, comes to have you before NAFDAC now allow you to produce, and you present the you have produced products to NAFDAC office, which goes for analysis, which is analyzed in NAFDAC lab.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. I think we had problems with network. I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, I said that after the public analyst have done his own,
all right,
then we now take from the one you have manufactured, the water you have produced, and also send it to our lab.
Okay.
Thereby, some parameters are checked to make sure that it's hygienic and good for usage.
Consumption. Okay.
For consumption.
Okay.
You have your filters in your factory. There's what we call a UV lamp connected to your packaging materials or finished water.
Okay.
That kills the germ. After the filtration, there's a UV lamp that the water also pass through.
Okay.
That one kills every germ or basin in the water before it finally come out to the final bottled water.
All right.
Or sachet.
Okay, sir. So some companies, I'm sure that they start well, but eventually maybe they lower their standards. How frequently does NAFDAC go for routine checks to make sure that water companies maintain the standard?
Okay, it's a regular thing. We visit them.
Okay.
Water come for the renewal every year for sachet water, and they buy annually for bottled water. So regularly, monthly or bi-monthly, we visit their shop unannounced, their factory.
Okay.
And find out how they are produced.
Okay.
And also pick their water for analysis.
Okay. Now, you said earlier that, for a product to be certified by NAFDAC, it must have an expiration date. For something like water, does water expire?
Yes, it expires.
Okay. So how long does it take before? What's the validity period? How if I bottle water today, when is it supposed to expire?
Sachet water is 3 months.
Okay.
While bottle is 1 year.
Okay. Sachet water 3 months, bottle 1 year. I would have to, wrap up so that we can let you go. So, how can consumers protect themselves? Hello? Oh my, okay. There are issues with the... I'm going to try to reconnect with him. It's chaotic on that side. But conversations with Cyril Monye, NAFDAC Public Relations Officer, the South-South Zone. And today is World Water Day. The UN, of course, will make all the statements about the importance of access to clean water. And it's not just because they want to, but it's because, it's a truth. You and I need clean water to thrive and survive. I'll try to call him back, but I believe I have a break coming shortly. But send your comments to our Facebook, Twitter, where we're live, and WhatsApp, of course. After the break, I'll be taking your calls. What is the source of your drinking water? How do you get your drinking water? Is it from a tap? Is it bottle or sachet water? Do you use dispenser water? And can you vouch for the company? These are answers that I will be requiring after the break. Please stay with us. and it's World Water Day. I'm having conversations with Mr. Cyril Monye, the NAFDAC Public Relations Officer. All right. So before the break, we were talking about the operations of NAFDAC and how they are ensuring that we have access to clean and safe water. You said for sachet water, it has a 3-month validity period, and for bottled water, it's 1 year. Hello?
2 months. Sachet is 2 months.
2 months, not 3.
Yes.
Okay. 2 months, and for bottled water, it's 1 year.
1 year, yes.
Okay. So the most important question: how can consumers protect themselves from fake packaged water? Because the report states, and you've said before, that many of these people with fake companies, they package their water and then they use the labels and the brands of popular brands that are trusted. So if I'm buying water, how do I know? How can I tell that this is fake or original?
Okay. This regulatory job is for everybody. It's not only the agency that has mandate. Like the water company, the fake factory reported to this. They are not speaking a popular brand of the water and to limit. I sent the video, you can watch it. And the filling it with buckets, water inside buckets. Only God knows where they've got the water from. So when you check those plastics they were using, you see that it's, some of them were looking to faded, and the cup, that's the cover, we are not well covered. When you open a bottle of water that is well sealed, you hear some noise, crack noise as you open it. But this one, you just open it, you don't hear anything. And the ESA representative was even here in our office today. And he made us to know that the water we are just filled with heat. They use normal cock of ever cock and just heat it up so that it will be a bit firm on the cock on the tip of the water. So people should ensure.
Hello? Oh my. Okay. Well, the network doesn't want me to enjoy this conversation. I'll try to reconnect with Mr. Cyril because it's a difficult conversation to have thanks to the connection. But let's talk. I'd like to speak with you now. I'm certain that you drink water. It's going to be difficult for anyone to say, "Oh, Sam, I don't drink water. I stay away from water." I'm making healthy choices. It's one of the things required for your survival. What is the source of your drinking water? Where do you get your drinking water? And how do you know? Is it a trusted brand? Do you know if it's an original or fake company? Do you know the packaging procedure? I will need to reconnect with my guest because I want to know how people can report if they find a company operating suspiciously. How can they reach out to NAFDAC and further report? Zero 0817-923-0002 0817-923-0003. Please turn off your radio as you call me. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Sam, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Muriel, that's Africa woman.
Okay, Muriel.
Someone told me that today is World Water Day. And
That's right.
Someone said that because it takes beer, alcohol. And they said we must take water regularly, and that's the talk around. But he said as long as he's taking beer, he's still taking water. That water and beer is still liquid. So I don't know. Can you ask our guest when you get back, when you reconnect, if a person is taking beer, if it's something as water, he is taking water. In other words, a bottle of beer amounts to a particular amount of water that has entered the system.
Well, Muriel, you don't have to be a professional to know that that's compound fallacy. Water is water, beer is beer. Even though beer is in liquid form, it cannot substitute for water. I don't think we should even stress a doctor to even say, sir, please, the person that takes beer, does that mean they don't need? No, it's a no-brainer. We just know, right? As long as it's not water, because water is supposed to be clean. It's supposed to be odorless, colorless, and tasteless. Beer is not any of those. It has a taste, it has a color, and I'm sure it has a smell. So if you drown yourself in beer, you will still need water. So Maria, please, that person is trying to justify their habit, right? Maybe want to collect money from you to buy more beer and say, this is my own water. Hey, Ken, good evening.
Good evening, Oracle, once more.
Good evening.
Oracle, if I may follow your guest analysis and the information you just dropped now.
Yeah.
I think they should totally lock up that so-called company and trace those patronizing that company. Imagine where another bottle will be another cork. And there is no source of having that water being treated or not. Are these people selling this product at night? You and I know that every bottled water should be and has been white in nature. Then how come about they will be selling well water with another cork on another bottle? So let your guests tell us exactly what they will do so that others will hear it and this one will serve as a deterrent to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
John. I'm calling from Ugumi.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. There are attempts being made to reconnect with my guests because I have questions. I'd like to know how people can report to NAFDAC. So that's important as well. Someone here is asking very important questions on WhatsApp. Good evening, Mr. Sam and the guest. My source of water is dispenser. I think it's healthier for me because I've lost confidence in sachet water a long time ago. Frank from Owerri says, thank you, Frank. And Bright says, Oracle, my source of water is now coconut water. What is going on? And watermelon. I thank God the rain is here again. I will soon resume my third source of water, which is rainwater from the trees. Bright now from Woji. I'm hoping that you have ways to purify that water. And I don't think coconut water effectively substitutes regular water. Right? You know how you wake in the morning, and for those who have this habit, they take a few cups of water before they start their day. I don't think anything is supposed to... Isaiah from Buguma. Good evening, Isaiah. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Oracle, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Isaiah George on the line.
All right.
From Buguma and Calabar.
Go ahead.
Yes, Oracle, the problem in this part of the world, talking about standard, I think it is very difficult to ascertain standard of products in this part of the world, looking at the volume of corruption, even ranging from most of the staff of NAFDAC, because I think we still need to discuss their own side, because they have their own side of issue regarding to this very discussion that we are talking. Because Oracle, do you know that most times NAFDAC staff give these people rooms to operate illegally? Sometimes when they go to either arrest or rather to confiscate their products when they are found guilty or not meeting the standard, most times they get there, they collect money and involve themselves in bribery, and they just allow these people to go. Sometimes before you see he's being arrested, it is as a result of maybe the person maybe refused to pay, or maybe is not having the amount to they demanded to pay. That is when you see them bring that person to the public as if the person has been indulging in corrupt activities.
Okay, Isaiah, hold on. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now, I am going to be speaking with the PRO again. Are you speaking from a case that you know, or is it your expectation of how things work in Nigeria? So that if we're telling him, yes, NAFDAC collected bribe, or sometimes they let people go, we can cite one or two examples, because I'm sure he's going to ask.
My Oracle, this is a clear, I am not just telling you, this is Nigeria and this is what is happening. I am telling you that most of those NAFDAC stickers that you see in those products, some of those NAFDAC stickers is not just the original. It is even given to them by NAFDAC staff.
I'm not doubting you now. Wait now, my brother.
Sometimes
Wait.
The amount they are demanding.
Isaiah, if you want to report this to NAFDAC now, right? They have taken your complaint. What they will ask you is, how can you prove to us? And you cannot simply tell them, I'm telling you what I know what I'm saying. You get? Of course, I'm going to ask the PRO.
Let me tell you, Oracle, I am telling you based on experience. Somebody who has been involving himself in all these illicit activities,
okay.
He understand? Is the one telling another person, still,
okay.
I don't get the money,
okay.
where there's NAFDAC say, make I pay, but if I give them, if they say if I bring so amount, I can still be operating until I have the millions. Do you know that what it takes to have a NAFDAC registered number is over 20 or 15 million?
Okay.
The amount most of these people cannot pay. That is why they involve themselves in all kind of illegal ways to make sure that they operate their business illegally.
Okay.
Some of them get to a point where they are able to raise those money and they now go to get the original. See, I am telling you that there are
all right, Isaiah. Okay. So we have called the PRO. Thank you very much. I will make sure, right, that I ask him this question. McDonald from Port Harcourt, very quickly. Yes, go ahead, please.
Today is World Water Day.
That's right.
Yes. And to the best of my knowledge, I have not had any statement from the Rivers State Ministry of Water Resources to that effect, unlike before. But I want to say that by now, starting from Odili to Wiki, going by what they've been promising Rivers people, I thought by now when we walk on the streets of Port Harcourt, we can see water to drink. The way it used to be in the 80s, when I was growing up in Port Harcourt Township. Up to today, there's no water in Port Harcourt for people to drink. I want to tell them that all of them who have used water to deceive Rivers people and collected money for that purpose, one day they will pay for it.
Okay, McDonald, hold on. I need you to still answer my question. Yes. What is your source of drinking water?
Oracle, my source of drinking water is the way Port Harcourt people drink water. What do we drink? I manage to at least get some borehole.
Okay.
Do some boiling, filter it before I drink.
Okay. So you boil your water.
If there's light, when there's no light, I rely on the pure water.
Okay. All right. Thank you, McDonald. I think I have Mr. Cyril back on the phone. Hello, Mr. Cyril. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I think it's better now. So lots of questions have happened in your absence. First of all, some people are accusing, members of staff of NAFDAC of taking bribes, taking money and giving people NAFDAC number. Did I hear well? That Mr. Monye said borehole of the water packaging companies must be 300 meters away from the nearest septic tank. Yeah, he did say so. Off my head,